Cool, it's recording. So, first of all, I just wanted to talk a little bit. I know we still have 2 days left in the month, so we have plenty of time. Samantha is at 11, Maggie is at 10, Kelly is at 6, and Brooke and Rachel and Anthony and Megan and Lindsay are all on the board. So we have a few days left. I know it's close to the end of the month. Honestly, I'm in a group chat right now with like 6 other girls, like some of my success partners and stuff. And I think he's finishing up his workout. So it's like some amazing coaches. It's me, Nikki Goss, Stacy Madrano, Sandy Wood, Jenny, and Aaron Musick. So, I mean, coaches that are in the top 500, elite coaches, like everyone. And literally last night, one of the girls was like, I think we just need to create shirts that say FEFFFF. April. Like, they're struggling. It's definitely a struggle month for a lot of people. I mean, for some, obviously some people are having amazing months. Nikki Johnson just made $45,000 this month. So some people are struggling, some people aren't. But it's all about what you put in. I kind of just wanted to talk about that for a quick second because I don't know if you guys saw her post today in Team Positude. She made 45 grand in April. And she's made, I think, every single month except there's one November where she made a little bit less than every month. It increased. And I was like, that's so amazing. And that's the right way to do it. And with that, she's been doing it for, 2.5 years, a little more. And when we see numbers like that, when we hear about her and Bonnie and Lindsay, and you see on that other post she did yesterday, someone's making $3 million a year. And you see those things and you see someone's making $10 a year. And you're like, damn, I'm way closer to the 10 than the 3 million. Like, so I think that can be hard to see in some ways and motivating in some ways. So I just hope you guys take it for the motivating part of it. Nikki worked her tail off in the beginning. She started in October and I signed with her in, June 1st, May, something like that. I actually don't remember, the end of May. And so we saw her from the beginning. Every single call was this big. And, there was, we just did the Rose, Thorn, and PD for 4 months, probably for like 6 or 8 months from when I started. It took a while for her before she started, having, like leading and teaching in her calls. I actually just watched a call from almost exactly a year ago this week. It was like April 15th or something this month. She had 10 people on her team call. That's it. A year ago. And now, there were 55 last night, or Tuesday night, something like that. So, and then when she has Bonnie on, it caps out at over 100. So just keep that in mind, that those numbers should be motivational only, not like, gee, why making, X, whatever it is, X amount in a month. I hope you see them as motivation. I definitely do. I'm like, even if I can get a percentage that good, like, I'm okay with it. Or even if it takes me twice as long or 3 times as long to be making that much, I'm totally okay with that, so that's kind of how I see it. I see it as super inspiration. So I hope you guys do too. Oh shit, I forgot to open something. So just a few things. I know that some of you are in the Push to Diamond group, and I just wanted to open it up so you guys could see this. All right, I gotta share my screen, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna do the post after this, but I wanted to show you guys in real life time. But tonight, but some of the recognition things for Diamond. So when you reach Diamond, you guys know you get a 25% increase. You go from $14 bonus cycles to 18. That was a big motivator for me because I'm money driven. It means you're helping at least 12 people. You have a team of 12 under you. It means you're helping like at least 12 people, maybe more. And then there are also tons of recognition things. As you guys know, now it's the 4th vital behavior. And there are so many things that they do to recognize us. So I don't know about you, but in my day job, I never get recognized, like, unless I do something wrong. No one says even thank you, let alone a t-shirt. So I just wanted to show you some of the things that you'll be receiving when you reach diamond. So this is the best. So this is for Summit. So if you're at Summit and you're diamond by the 18th, you get this medal to wear. So if you're emerald, you get that little piece of paper. I think Sam has it from when I went last year. They messed mine up, so I got the emerald and diamond. So that's the emerald thing. You get that and you wear it on like your lanyard. But if you're diamond, you get this medal. Honestly, out of the 20, so anyone can go to Summit. It doesn't have to, you don't have to be at a rank or anything. Anyone can go there. Honestly, most of the people that I talked to were emerald and below. There were, I don't know, I think, and I made friends, I was by myself, so I made friends with people on the bus and wherever I was sitting and anywhere. The people just randomly talk to you. Everyone's a Beachbody coach there or someone with a Beachbody coach. So, and you just talk, and I had a 30-minute bus ride. So we would just, trade tips. Some of them I were Facebook friended and talked to them a little bit. But I was shocked how few were diamond that I talked to. So it's a really cool thing to be able to be like, yep, I'm a diamond at Summit. I know obviously a lot of people are pushing for that. So of course, Nikki Goss sent me these beautiful pictures. Another thing that you receive when you reach diamond is this shirt. It's a great shirt. I love it. It's just Diamond Coach. So if you go to like Super Saturdays or Summit or any event, or you're just going to the grocery store, people can ask you about it. And then I don't know if you can see it in the picture here, but there are two sides of a bracelet. It's just, one of those like Lance Armstrong bracelets, but it's pretty cool. And then you receive an award. So that's what you receive for just hitting diamond. Can you guys still hear me? Oh, I said my internet went out. But for Summit, so we have still 3 weeks before that, and I know some of you are so close to your deadline. I have decided as an incentive and for something fun, for those of you who reach diamond, wake up diamond on the 18th, I believe it is, that Thursday. I don't have anything right now that can show me what day it is, but what's this, I think. So it's here we go. So if you wake up on the 19th showing your back office as diamond, then you will get, this is a prototype. It's not, I haven't really decided exactly how it's going to go. So I'm making diamond either hoodies or coats or like windbreakers, something like that. It's going to say Diamond Coach on the front. Oh, here's a good, and it's going to have our logo on the back. So I might do Beachbody. I'm not sure. This is one, I was just playing around trying to find some prototypes. So this is one, this is the back of the hoodie. Personally, I don't know if it's going to be black. These were just trying to get prices and see like how many I had to order and all that. So these are just some ideas we were putting together, and I actually might have a local guy do it that I talked to. So that's it for, I'm sure there's more that I can't even think of. And last year, how did I get out of this? Last year, Carl did a push to diamond thing. I think he called it like the June diamonds or something. Diamonds of June. Yeah. And
the month of the diamond.
Hello, are you driving? The what? The month of diamonds. So he did it. So that, of course, I'm wicked incentivized by like t-shirts and wear and share and prizes and stuff like that. So when he said he was doing a push diamond month of diamonds t-shirt, it was exclusive t-shirt. You only got it if you made it to a diamond by the 30th. I literally signed my last coach up to be diamond on that last day. Like, that's how badly I wanted it. All of a sudden I was like, I messaged Nikki and I was like, I'm going to do this. I want that shirt. And I wanted something else. I forget. And so I did it. So Tanya, I know you're on, and I just wanted to show you this wicked quickly.
While you're pulling that up, what you wanted was the fact that if at Summit, anyone wearing the month of the diamond t-shirts got a high five from Carl.
Right. That too. Yes. If he saw you wearing your t-shirt, you got a high five. I didn't see him.
I'd literally do anything for a high five from Carl.
I don't know if Tanya can see this.
Tanya, just nod your head if you can see it.
I think she's driving.
Oh, she's driving.
Well, I'm going to post in the group I have the post ready to go, but I wanted to show you guys tonight. So I hope that, I hope that incentivizes you guys and you think it's something cool. If you have ideas for the hoodie, jackety situation, I'm so not creative, but I'm super excited to wear it. And I'm gonna give it to you guys in Nashville, but it's obviously gonna be 5,000 degrees there. So but I didn't want to do just a t-shirt. I'm like, this is way more exciting than a t-shirt. So I'd love your input if you have any. Okay, done with that. All right, now moving on to your ads. So I played around a little bit with this the other night. Sam and I were walking through it. I 1,000% am not an expert. I don't, this is not my strong suit. I'm learning as we all learn here together, but there's no better place to start than today. And it's one of those trial and error things. No one knows 100% the right exact way to do it. You can watch all the videos you want. They change so fast. Facebook is a business. First and foremost, they are a business running us. That's how it works. So they're trying to do what they can to make, first of all, as much money as they can, and to make their subscribers and I don't think they're doing the what's it called? Well, they buy into it. I don't think they're doing that right now, but they're trying to make as many people happy as they can, and that comes down to money. So they're trying to get us to spend the most amount of money for the littlest return, just like any company, a big corporation. That's how they roll. So I'm going to share my screen, and if you guys want to hop on your like pages, and we can just do this together. I mean, honestly, what's the worst that can happen? You lose a couple bucks. Like, I guarantee you'll get some likes and some engagement, but if you don't follow up with the people afterwards, it's pointless. So if you just, are just boosting posts and then not following up with those people and not messaging the people that like your ad or comment or whatever your action item is, then it's definitely a waste of money. So let me share my screen here, and all right, hold on. Okay, sorry, it was getting cold. All right. So I definitely slacked today, but like the weekends were good. All right, so here's my screen. If you guys have yours, ask any questions. Samantha is 1,000 times more an expert at this than I am. So Sam, if you want to jump in at any point. And so where'd the little thing go? Okay, so now let me just say one more thing. There are I'm sure there are more, but I think 3 main types of ads that you can run, or things that you can do to get likes. So you can do a page boost or ad, whatever they call it. You can get someone to like your page so that they'll click like on Katie Fleischer, not a post, not anything like that. So I only have 159 likes. I had 160 yesterday. So sad. But so, if you wanted to do that, I'm not personally doing that today. We can do that for another call, but if you want to do that, there are ways to do that. The second way is to boost a post. Just say you wanted to boost this post. That's kind of what we're going to be doing tonight, or what I'm going to be doing. You guys can totally do whatever you want. And then the third way is called a dark post. So I am definitely no expert in this way either. You can kind of go in, and so if someone looked at your page, so when you're scrolling and you see sponsored, like a yogurt ad and it's a sponsored ad, that might just be a dark post. So if you go on their page, you wouldn't see that exact post. Does that make sense? All right. So there are pros and cons to that. Like, sometimes, I don't know if you ever scroll like people's pages like this, and you're like, oh, 0 likes, 0 likes, 0 likes. And then all of a sudden it's like 375 likes. You're like, well, I know you paid for that one. So what I'm going to do now is just a regular boosted ad. So I have my screen.
Katie, where are you?
You can't see me? Oh, mother trucker. Am I gone?
Oh, you're back. You're back.
All right. All right. So I have script for ad on
But
Thursday.
you're really cutting in and out for me and every like 10, 20 seconds.
Am I cutting out for everybody? Mother. Yeah.
You cut out right at the perfect time.
I didn't say it. All right. Well, I can go inside, I guess. Hang tight.
You should put your router in your breezeway.
Well, I'm having internet issues as it is today because it just wasn't working this morning. Turn off my warm little heater. Let's take a stroll inside. I don't even have headphones. Wake the damn baby. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So, is this better? All right. So dark. All right, so if you have your script open and you have your picture open, we're going to promote. Do you want to promote your website? Do you want to promote your local business, promote your page, invite friends, or go to Ads Manager? I'm going to go to Ads Manager. Right, Sam? You stop me if I'm doing something wrong.
There are many different ways to get to Ads Manager. That's a great way.
I saw Kelly did an ad. She, hers popped up in my demographic today for a 5-day group, clean eating group. She had like 31 people in it, so that was pretty cool. Okay, so I actually, when I was playing around the other night, I tried to do this ad. I don't know if I'll show it to you guys. But it got denied, which was fine because I was just playing around and I wasn't thinking straight. But you can't have you can't have over 20% words on your picture. So sometimes before and afters will get rejected. Every ad has to be approved, obviously, because they don't want like vulgarity or nudity and certain things. They're a business, so they decline certain things. So they don't want over 20% ads. They want Facebook to look a certain way. So then I'm going to create campaign. And I can slow down if you guys are doing this with me. And I'm going to do boost your post. I personally want to do that based on the post that I'm doing. You can do promote your page, any of these, okay? So get more people to see your page. Continue as Katie Fleisch. Oh, I didn't. Oh, crap. Sorry. Hold on one sec. I didn't. If you're boosting a post, you have to already post the post, and I didn't post it yet.
Oh, no, you don't.
You don't?
No. Click the plus sign next to the arrow.
Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. So
I got you, girlfriend.
So upload a photo. So I want to add a photo. I already have it saved. Let's see. All right, I'm just going to reread this to make sure it's how I want it to go. Are you guys doing this with me, or am I just like talking to myself here? You are? Okay. I just want to reread mine to make sure. I said, I am looking for 10 women who want to lose 10 to 15 pounds in the month of May. Your choice. The 21-day fix or 21 days fix extreme. I will help you figure out which the best is for you. For accountability, build more confidence, try Shaco, follow an easy meal plan, never be hungry. Submit your results. Free accountability group. Yeah, I am only accepting 10 women. I'm saying exclusive test group. They don't know what that means. It just sounds fancy. So we can work together and get the best. I gotta delete this. So I thought for sure it was gonna be the whatchamacallit deal for May, but it's not. So I'm so bummed.
Yeah, for those of you that didn't see, it's basically everything Sean T is on sale.
Yeah, Sean T is getting out of Beachbody, if you guys didn't know.
Yep.
He's starting his own business. He already has like some sort of a coach thing and some sort of a meal replacement thing. So, and T25 is on sale now. So I'm just going to delete that out and say if you do not have results, if you do not have the results you want, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get on my list for my exclusive test group. Type Summer Strong I'm totally just winging this, guys, in the comments below. Feel free to tag anyone who you think may be interested or share below or share this post. So I gave them a couple action items.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Thank you. So does this look good to you guys? Do you have any questions? Do you think I should edit anything? And then the people that like it, I'll message the people that write in Summer Strong. Under it, I'll write, hey, blah, 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 thanks so much. Send me a friend request so we can talk more or something like that. I'll try to message them if they have an open messenger. And I don't know if you guys saw my picture. It's this one. I just Googled it. There's pros and cons. I know the girl on the call the other night said not to use a stock photo, but I've heard pros and cons about it. And I put my thing in there. I had to space it out perfectly. So that's what I did. You guys can do it. You can use your own picture. I know that people say that they get a lot of good interaction if you just use your face or, you and your kid or whatever you're trying to target. I wanted to try this and see how it went. Okay.
Can I make a suggestion? I did watch some videos last week. You have a Google Drive application, right?
For coaching, not for a challenge group.
Okay, so I'm doing a coaching post, and I realized my my application is for a Google form is for a challenge group, but I've noticed a lot of people in their ads put the application right in there.
Right. Yeah, I've heard pros and cons about that.
Yeah.
I've never had luck with the forms.
Yeah.
Using them. But you can use my Google one for the challenge, for the coaching.
Yeah.
I think it is, actually. I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to do that. But yeah, if you want to use an application, you definitely just type the URL or whatever it's called right there. All right, is this good to go?
Looks good.
Let me get my wallet right here. I think it has old information. All right, I'm going to hit save unpublished post. Let me see what my options are. Publish, schedule, save or publish, Sam?
Save, that will allow you to use it. To boost it, publish will just put it on your page right now.
Okay. And then
click it. There it is.
And then continue?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is so exciting. And, this goes back to the whole done is better than perfect situation. I just try to say to myself, what's the worst thing that can happen? I asked in one of my meter groups how much the girls spend on their Facebook ads. And, they ranged from, $75 to $150 to Nikki Johnson did not tell us a number. She just said a lot. So my guess is definitely over $1,000 a month, but Sam and I had big guesses. So who knows? But it's obviously working for her.
Shit.
And and Lori. So Lori, right, Nikki's mom, only had 200 Facebook friends when she started, and most of them were Nikki's friends. So when she wasn't going to go like take her customers, that didn't really know her. So she's built her entire business based on like pages, like page ads and everything. She spends $200 a month. But she's never, she's gotten diamond coaches that have gone diamond. Every single, almost, besides a couple, person on that is from her like page. Okay. So, and she's making, a decent amount of money. So anyway, so location. So I'm going to, take off Northampton because that's too specific. I actually did think about that a little bit, maybe doing something kind of close to home, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm going to X out of that.
I did, just so you got, do you mind if I share some stuff?
Oh no, I thought yeah.
So I've done states before, New England states, and then I did New York, and then I did a couple other random ones, and that did not work for me. I have to redefine that. I got a lot of people that were not in my niche, just because geography is not a classifier of my niche. Some people's it is. Some people identify, like if you're from the South and being Southern is part of your identity, that your niche would less likely be from New Hampshire. My niche isn't about my location. So I learned the hard way. It's not even a hard way. Every ad is a learning opportunity, but that's my suggestion. So think about who you're trying to attract.
Right. So what we're doing right now is trying to define our audience. So some of the big companies like Target and Chobani and those type of things, their potential reach is going to be millions and millions of people. They don't need it to be specific because they're so well known that it doesn't matter. Like, I'm sure everyone here has eaten Chobani or has gone to Target or Walmart or something like that, whatever you see. So we're going to try to make it so that it hits the right type of people. It's easier for the bigger corporations that are spending probably definitely millions of dollars a year on Facebook ads, for them to not have such a narrow audience. So we're going to try to narrow it down to less than 1 million people. But you don't want it to be too narrow that you're not reaching everyone, because just because it says your potential reach doesn't mean every single person that it says is going to hit it. So it's this is where it becomes like a matching game almost. I just want to see something. Okay, so I'm only going to do the United States. You can do the United States and Canada right now because we are in Canada. Eventually, you can add other countries, but for me personally, I'm good with the United States right now. So my age range, you guys can do your age range, whatever you'd like. I'm going to do 28 to 37. Let's see what that gives me. So if you guys see here, the potential range, so it brought it down to 189 million. Yeah, down to 43 million. Okay. Personally, men are not in my niche. And especially, maybe with this Autumn Calabrese picture, they'd be all about buying that. But I'm gonna target towards women. And because I even think I said I'm looking for 10 ladies. So languages, I'm going to do English. I'm going to do US English. All right, and you can do more things there. Now so I'm down to 21 million. I'm going to try to get it under 1 million. Now, if you guys see here where it says detailed targeting, include people who match at least one of the following. So when you're on Facebook, of course, now I'm not going to be able to find something, but when you're on Facebook, I hope I can get out of that. It sometimes shows, when you see an ad, there are all different kinds of ads. So these ads, I don't know if you can see my pointer on the side, are sponsored ads. Okay. Those are, sponsoring their page, right? Okay, perfect. Here's a Gap ad. If you click on the little right drop down and it says, why am I seeing this? One of the reasons I'm seeing this is because Gap wants to reach people who have visited their website or used one of their apps based on the customer information provided by the Gap. So either I went to gap.com or one of their 10,000 webs, oldnavy.com, whatever else they own, and they know that, or Gap also could be using their email list. So, you know, when they say, oh, do you want to enter your email address when you check out? And putting it in here, there are 1,000 ways that they can be doing it. So that's why I'm seeing this Gap ad, okay? You can say you don't want to or not. That's kind of how they're picking people. So how they decided to do that based on people that use their website is how they're working in. Of course, I can't find anymore. So what we're going to do right now, I saw, whose did I see? Stacy Madrano's. I saw hers today, and she wrote in one of these sections, Shaun T. So she was focusing on people that were interested in Shaun T, which is why I saw, because I'm a Beachbody coach. Frankly, I think that you'll probably get a lot of coaches, but, you know, you may get customers and like free leads and stuff that never had a coach reach out to them. So that can go either way also. I saw Nikki Goss, now I'm all watching people's ads, seeing what they're doing, but I saw Nikki Goss's today, and hers, I don't remember the person's name, but the one she was, it said, you know, one of the must ones was a motivational speaker. So it would be like Darren Hardy or something like that. I forget hers. So you can do the suggestions or browse. So I am going to so do you guys have any ideas, any questions so far? Here for the detailed targeting, yesterday I did Fabletics, Kate Hudson or something.
Yep.
So that I'm going to try that again because it didn't even get to go through last time. You can try, let me try to give you some more examples. You can try, what are you into? So do you like running? You could do, you know, marathons, or I don't know. If you let me think of something that I like. So Sam asked me what I liked, and you know, I was like sleeping. So, you know, I was like, I like just sitting around in yoga pants, and that's why I was like, okay, yeah, Fabletics is so good because I love Kate Hudson. I have her book right here, so I'm like, that's a good one. You know, Sam likes the tasty videos and food stuff, so you could do you could do like something about summer, anything that you guys can think of that your audience, so you know how we did that, what's your niche, whatever the word is, assignment, whatever your person looks like, which is basically just, you know, you put it in there. So if you're into baby, you know, you have kids, you could do Bye Bye Baby or Toys R Us, but you don't want it to be, so broad that like you don't want to just put in babies or moms there or motherhood. That'd be a little bit too broad. All right, Sam, any thought?
No, those are all good pointers. I would also think outside of the box as to what you're interested in. Like, just thought of one for you, Katie. What was it?
Like like something about my thyroid, maybe?
No, it was about what you like. Because like I did one once that was very like, I did Target and then I was trying to hit high end people. So I did like Saks Fifth Ave and blah, blah, blah. And like nobody, like just because people shop and spend money does not mean they're going to shop and spend money on fitness programs. So you got to make it more specific so that people are in a mindset when they see you. And are interested in what you're interested in. And so do think outside the box. Like those tasty videos, yes, it's about food, but like, oh, I remember organizers, like day planner or something like that, because you really want to hone in this demographics or detailed targeting on who people are. So not just like things that will spike up that relate to Beachbody. It's not about relating it to Beachbody. It's about relating it to who you are. Because remember, your like page, you're selling yourself, not Beachbody. This has nothing to do with Beachbody. So try to remember that. Like, don't just put in, like, I'm surprised Stacey Madrano put in Shaun T, but I know she's personally obsessed with Shaun T.
And she's very smart in her.
Oh, yes. No, it's just like, you know, not something I do, but that's not for me. So like Katie putting in day planner or whatever, that fancy one that we bought that sat on our shelves or, you know, because I know Katie's into organizing. I'm into the tasty videos. I'll talk in a second about how to really narrow your target.
All right. What should I hit next? So do I do the ad demographics, interest, behavior? So it says will you explain this part, the one of the...
Yep. So in the detailed targeting, that's where you're going to want to fill this area not with like hundreds of interests, but with a lot of interests. So you will catch a group of people that are of your niche. So you could do it based on graduation status, like I check college grad and grad school because that's who I am, and I know that's who I'll attract. High schoolers, not my niche. Not anyone's niche in Beachbody, actually. This is where you're gonna, even though the more you put in this place, the larger your potential reach would be. There's one more step that you'll do after this that will narrow it back down, but this is where you're gonna want to fill in with things that who you are. Like Katie's reach right now is 1.2 million, which is fine, but she can't just do one thing. You've got to have more. Oh, like party organizer. Someone like that would totally be right up your alley. Or you used to be an event organizer. And it'll tell you to the side who is going to see that. Like if Katie chooses event organizer, these are very small numbers, but that's okay because you don't want to add like millions. What's that?
They don't have to have Fabletics and event organizer, it just has to have one, right?
Correct. Yeah. So like organic is all fine and dandy, but like 80 million people are going to talk about that.
I'll try it.
Yeah, you could do day planner or day timer.
Didn't really.
What brand did we have?
Sitting right here.
Day designer.
Didn't really show.
Yeah, so that might be so narrow that people aren't even part of it. You can, if you do browse, that's when you can get to the demographics. That's really good. I've narrowed it down because I have noticed that like people that aren't tech savvy, even a little bit, aren't in my niche. Like people that can't figure out Beachbody on Demand and like how to order through the app and like have trouble with that, they're just not my niche. I have narrowed it down by people that have smartphones. I did one ad once with only people that had iPhones, because having an iPhone is a type of personality, not just something you have. There are certain items, like if you're like you love your like KitchenAid mixer, like if that's really something you're into, that's something you could do it by.
All right. So then, what was the other one that gave me the Is it this one? No, they gave me like where they're coming from. Should I add more here? I'm at 1.2.
So hit browse.
Hit what?
You want more. This is not very good.
All right.
It's not enough.
So
hold on. Like what?
Oh, I was just about to ask you to scale. Okay, so
browse is where you want to go. That's where you'll get the demographics we talked about.
Oh, right. That's what I was looking for. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So are you guys with us still? All right. So click on demographics, education. So education level, I'm going to click college grad, master's. Should I do some grad? Some grad. And then ethnic affinity. I don't want to do that. Financial. I'm going to do income. I'm going to do, what'd you say, over 100,000, Sam?
I did all 6 figures. I would also bump that down a little bit. My ad, my last one where I was very narrow on the income did not work well for me. So
I mean, granted, like those two are fine numbers, but
yeah.
All right, so let's see where we're at now. So I'm at, I'm up to 15 million.
Yeah.
It's just a guess. It's just a thing. So generation, I don't want to do that. Home.
You can do it like, while I don't encourage people to post politics on their page, to each their own. But in this political season that we're in with the election year, there is a lot of talk about politics on Facebook. So it's a good way to catch people because this is based on what they're talking about. Like if someone talks about being a stay-at-home mom or likes stay-at-home mom pages or shares stay-at-home mom links, that you'll catch them if you've chosen stay-at-home mom. So if, just even talking about politics is something that, like, politics is not my niche, but if it's yours, that's something to do. Like you can choose what their political party is, you can choose only married people, you can choose only single people.
All right. Well, I'm up to 15 million now.
Yeah. And then we'll do the last.
All right. So do I care about any of this? Oh shit, I forgot to tell Jenny about this call. She was supposed to get on. Oops.
How did you do the thing where you chose education level?
Let's see. Oopsies. I think it was under demographics and education. So I clicked browse and then brought me these ones and then demographics and then education level. And I clicked college grad and master's and some grad.
I don't see that detailed targeting and browse like you have. I don't know. Okay, I see detailed targeting. Never mind. Okay, I see browse. Okay, I think I might.
That's fine. So.
Okay.
Let's see. So
Okay, I think I found it. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's what it is. Do you want to share your screen if you want me to see it? Or are you good?
I have it on my other monitor. So I've already got my post boosted, but they haven't improved it yet. So I'm like, I want to add. Maybe it'll still update with my.
Yeah. So Sam, should I? Okay, where was I? All right. So browse behaviors. Anyway, Sam, should I go on to the next thing?
Yeah, as long as I would put one thing. Wait, scroll up just a little. So you've got besides the demographics, what are the interests? Okay, those are good. That's good. And then the last one, so see, Katie's audience is 16 million, because if you hit any one of those things that she just did, you'll be in their target audience. So probably, well, except for you, Anthony, because you're a male, but everyone on here is probably in her target audience. But so you want it narrow because you want, some people say 3 million. A lot of people say 1 million or under. The more narrow it is, it means the more really drilled down on your niche you are. Because if you're targeting 16 million people, the chances are that just because you're targeting them doesn't mean 16 million are going to see it. Obviously, only about 5 to 1,500 of those 16 million are going to see it. So how do you know that you're targeting the right people? Because you want to drill it down. So what I have done and what's worked to narrow my audience down is to do narrow audience. Click on it one more time, which is right under the the type in bar. And then so you click on that. So this is saying you have to match one of those things in the top and this. This is where I put in Tasty. So you have to have liked the Tasty page, share the Tasty posts. And for you guys that don't know Tasty, it's those 30-second cooking videos. Or you have to like their page, share their posts, or like their posts and meet one of the other criteria. That really narrows on who you are. So in this, do not put summer, bathing suit, really broad. That don't put organic food. You could put in Wegmans, or you could put in or sometimes if you've gone through your thing up top and you're like, wait, I want to do Fabletics, take it out on top and put it in the bottom.
Should I?
Well, no, you do whatever you want. But if that's the one you choose, do not have it in both. Okay. That will completely negate the whole thing.
So I got to think of one more thing I like to do. Oh, crap.
Yeah. And this should be you. Like, this should be the one thing or action as it relates to your post, because in different posts, you're going to want to be attracting potentially different people. But so this is you did a challenge group post.
Mm-hmm.
So people looking to lose 15 pounds that are looking to get fit for the summer. What are people
about being a mom?
What's that?
What about something about being a mom?
Right. That would be good. Just not mom.
Right.
So you can actually narrow it by how old their children are. So go to browse. Go to demographics, I think it is. Parents, moms, and then moms of preschool kids, or whatever, or soccer moms, or new moms, or green moms, and
I'm writing down 3 million.
Yeah, so that was huge.
And do you do one or more than one here?
You can do more than one, but it'll just bring it up more. Not by a ton, because they have to meet one of those and one of those. And you can do multiple categories where it's like they have to meet one from this, one from this, one from this. I think you really have to know your audience better to do more than 2 categories.
All right. Should I do save this audience?
I always suggest saving your audience. You never know when you're going to want a quick audience.
So we'll do...
I personally save the reach number in it. So I would save it challenge group 3 mil. 3M. That just reminds me, what was my reach on that?
All right, so then we go down. So budget. So let me get my credit card. Are you guys all with me? How are we doing here? I think we lost Maggie. Yes. And
Maggie said her computer's not working. There is no mouse, so I'm going to have to watch this back. To do it, it will be my homework tomorrow.
All right, so, oh yeah, I can't see the chat. All right, so daily budget. So Facebook likes you to obviously spend a lot of money in a short period of time, just like anybody does. Part of the reason for this, besides them being in business, is that a lot of people, when they aren't having luck with their ad, they'll cancel it. So if you're running an ad for 7 days, you've put down, $20 a day, and you cancel it at day 5, then you've only spent $100. But if you do a 4-day ad at $50 a piece and you cancel it at day 3, you spend $150. So does that make sense? Like, they like you to spend more money in less period of time. So I am going to spend $20 a day. I'm going to be a baller, right? I know. Should I do 15?
No, I love it. No, I love it.
For my
but a
daily
little bit, you should do 15.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you should do 15.
Yeah. Did anyone see my fear post today?
It's not about fear. It's just, from what the videos I've watched, there isn't a huge difference between $11 and $20.
All right, so run my ad continuously starting today, or set a start and end date. I'm going to set a start and end date, because if you don't, then like you could forget to go in and cancel, and it could be like 30 days and you've spent a lot of money. All right, so today I'd like to start it today. And I'd like to, let's see, how many days should I do it? $15 a day. Oh, where's my budget? So maybe 5 days. So today's 1. So does it count today? Well,
it goes in 24-hour periods.
All right, so yep, $75. So that's 5 days worth. Okay. That seems like a lot of money. I'm scared. Should I do $10?
Nope.
All right. 5 days. Would you do 5 days or more or less?
Would I do for you, or would I do for me?
Both.
Well, I already have ads running this weekend, so I'm only doing this till Friday night.
Okay.
Or Saturday midday, I guess.
How much are you putting down a day?
11.
Okay. All right, so
that's my I'm baller. I can do more than 10.
All right, so let's see. Estimated daily reach is 800 to 2,000 people on Facebook. Too late to change my post. I wanted to add. Is it too late to change my post? It's fine if it is. All right, so run ads.
Click campaign Left, Greg.
I can.
Here,
Oh no,
I'll do mine.
it's fine.
I'll do mine first.
Well, no, I was just gonna say like this post or something, but I don't need to. I told them to comment. That's fine. All right. So runs will add all runs. Run.
Yes, it saves it.
Okay. Run ads all the time. Standard. All right. So I set my age. All right. You guys ready? Anyone ready to hit continue? I don't know what's next.
Just a sec.
And Anthony, props to you for starting your page, brand new coach. It's pretty awesome.
Where did I start?
Your like page. You did a good job.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Uh,
Kid's still up. Surprise mine, I didn't wake up. I'm still sleeping. All right, so I'm gonna hit continue, see where we go. And guys, you know, if this happens and I don't sell a single challenge pack and nothing happens, it was a learning opportunity, and I like this. So I'm looking for 10 women who want to lose. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like on my desktop. Okay, this is what it's going to look like on the phone, and I don't know what the right column. All right. Ready?
The right column is when you're on Facebook and you're scrolling your news feed and you see things static into the right-hand side.
It goes over there?
It does go over there.
Cool. All right.
It doesn't. It looks funny, though.
That's okay.
Because, like, you're, like, click on it to see yours is good. Mine just shows my boobs. I'm sorry, that's inappropriate, but it's a full body shot, and it's because Katie's is already horizontal. It only takes the center, so mine only showed the center of my body.
Do you guys want to? So you're doing your own picture for a challenge group? Is that? Or no, for a coaching opportunity? You said.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And I did remove my desktop right column, and the reason I did that is because I didn't like the picture, and for me, it's a waste of money.
It costs more money?
No, it just spreads it out differently.
Should I delete that?
No. Yours is good to keep there because that's a great picture. If you saw mine, Katie,
okay,
it's just literally it's just a picture of my chest.
All right. Can I press place order?
You can press place order. I'm gonna press place order.
If you guys are at the same page, if you want me to slow down or have any questions. Woo, $75. That hurts. Oh, right out of here. Oh, place orders, interview, continue. And I'm such a chicken. Like, I ran an ad the other day. I think I did like $5 a day, maybe. This was like a little while ago. And I didn't get a single like for it or anything. And I canceled it. And I'm sure if I had and this is what Nikki Johnson says, if you let it go to the end, you will, you'll have better luck. And I canceled mine. I was like, I can't spend $10. Anyways. All right, so that's that. Do you guys have any questions before I stop sharing my screen? Cool. Well, post in the group how it went, and if it got approved. If it didn't, let me know. We can talk about how to get it approved. Sometimes you just have to tweak some of the wording. They don't like the words before and after. Like if you do hashtag badass or whatever, a badass, like girl boss type of stuff. Sorry for the kiddos that are awake. That's considered a swear, so they won't accept that sometimes. I mean, it is a swear. But so let me know if you don't get it approved, and then keep us posted with how they go. I mean, I truly think that this was the missing piece to everything that I've been doing for a while, because I still have a lot of my warm market coming around and stuff, but for this to be a longevity thing, you need to find a way to reach your cold market, and this is quick and it's easy, and I don't think there's a business in the world where you don't have to put money in to get money out. So
the top Beachbody coaches, like one of them from the Dollars to Diamonds training, she has like 200,000 likes on her page. She spends 10% of her income on her thing. So think about that. She made couple $1 million last year. So that's a lot of money, but she would not have made a couple $1 million if she didn't promote her page. Most of the top Beachbody coaches, and when I say top, I don't mean like top 10. I mean top money earners, because that's what top is to me. They never do not have an ad running ever.
Except Lindsay Matt.
Lindsay Matway could post a picture of herself in a paper bag every day on Facebook, and she would still make $50,000 a week.
I know. All right. Do you guys have anything else? I know this call went a little bit long, but that was good. I hope you guys took something out of it. And that's all. Keep me posted. I'm excited to see how these go. Okay. Good luck.
Good luck.
I hope we sell challenge packs from them or whatever coaches sign. Do whatever you need to do. Get a free group. All right, guys. Have a good night. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks. Bye.